All right, so I just shuffled all my cards around. Hopefully, everything got shuffled around pretty nicely. I'm reshuffling it again because we're gonna do a tier list with all the alt arts I own. Um, Boom, there we go. We're gonna start from these are all the alt arts, and we're gonna do a tier list. I don't include the Crown Zenith, the Charizard promos, and the UPC. Those are not alt arts. I'm being honest with you. Those are not alt arts. Those are all basically. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Hold on. Yeah, those are all basically yeah, non-alt arts. Those belong to Crown Zenith. They're in V-Star Universe as regular cards. They're basically Crown Zenith cards. So they're not going to be included. They're not alt arts. I don't know why people put them in the alt art tier list. Please pay attention to what you're doing. You people are pretty stupid, to be honest, if you do that. Anyway, let's get to it. Golurk V. Let me see. This card should not be an alt art. The detail on it. You have the Swab Blue. Of course, this Pokemon does help out in construction. You have Nicked on the back of its shoulder. I'd say B tier. It's a B tier card. It's like in the middle. It's not too bad. It's not too terrible. It's in the middle. It represents its lore. Blaziken VMAX. I like the art. The art's very nice. Rising sun kind of, you know. Let's see. I'd say A tier. It's an A tier card. It's close to S tier. I wish it had something else to it. But it's all, other than that, it's an A tier card. Beedrill. Gorgeous looking card. Like bees, they swarm around. Nice background. Very beautiful. I feel like this card's very elegant. Hold on. A tier. No doubt. No doubt about it. 1 second. Yep. A tier card. S tier card, I mean. Very beautiful. Galarian Zapdos V. Cartoony. Roadrunnery, it seems like. I'd say B tier as well. I'm not a fan of it. It's not that good. It's meh. Jolteon VMAX. They could have done way better with this card. Something way better. It's a D tier card. In my opinion, it's not that good. Skunk Tank V. Another card. You have your... I forgot what it's pre-evolution. I don't know what's pre-evolution, to be honest. I forgot the name, to be honest. Dang, it's... there's so much Pokemon I had to remember. My brain is all over. I don't know. It's like its mother and father are getting food and stuff. There's a Parasect in the background. I don't know. This card should not be an alt art. I feel like this is a pretty waste of an alt art spot. D tier. It's not that good. Doesn't make sense. Tornadus V. I don't know. I feel like Tornadus wouldn't troll Pokemon. He's a god, isn't he? I just don't know. I'd probably say a D tier card as well. It's very bad. Genesect V. Smurgo's here, but it shouldn't be breakdancing. This Pokemon is mostly a fierce, you know, creation of Team Plasma. It's a very dangerous Pokemon. I'd say I do like the atmosphere of it. It's basically a first C tier card. It's not terrible, man. It's a fierce Pokemon. It shouldn't be goofy. Sneasler V, another gorgeous looking art. You have Hisuian Sneasel up at the top, its children climbing up, like in the games you use it to climb up. It's an S tier card. I just love it. Astral Radiance has some very beautiful cards, and this is one of them. It's very beautiful. I love the scenery and everything. Does this move Dire Claws? Hold on. It's going to be broken. Dire Claw. Oh, it has the broken move. Oh, touche. Pokemon. Another unknown V. Not really a good alt art. It's a waste of a spot. It's just the ruins. This is not even the ruins of Alpha. Pretty bad. They did something based on Soul Silver or Heart Gold. I feel like this card would have been like A tier, almost S tier if they pulled it off right. It's basically a C tier card. It's not terrible. It is a wasted spot. I heard it spells something out, so I mean the creativity is there. A very bland card, Lumineon V. I just don't see anything in this card that looks nice or appealing. It looks like a coral reef with a Pokemon. They could have added more to it. Is there anything else underneath it? No. This is a D tier card. I'm sorry. It's not that good. Sandaconda V. Again, D tier. I mean, it's a card that should not even have an alt art. It's just very terrible. I don't even understand why this is an alt art. I don't even understand why he's sending next to a heater. What? Rapid Strike Urshifu V. I like the background, but it's just so bland. It's another like D tier card, in my opinion. Galarian Articuno V. I don't get what's going on. Is he trapped in the snow globe in the tundra? It's another D tier card. I don't know. That's very horrible. Rapid Strike Single Strike Urshifu V. Very intimidating, fierce Pokemon. It's holding a rock. I'd say C tier, man. At least. It's better than the Rapid Strike. Rapid Strike is just sitting there, you know, in the background, just doing a pose. This guy is also doing a pose. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think the Single Strike looks way better. Has more detail to it. It's going to go C tier. Honchkrow V. You have the Murkrow at the bottom with its mother or whatever. It's sleeping. I don't know. This is like an A tier card. It could be S tier if I could actually see the Honchkrow at the bottom, but it's an A tier card nonetheless. It's very detailed. It has a lot going for it. Giratina V. They could have done a way better job with this card. Distortion World, Diamond and Pearl era, levels of homage. I don't know, man. It's just a very terrible card. I'm gonna say C tier. Its name holds its weight, but other than that, man, it's not a good card to be up on the list. It's not a good card, man. Ice Rider Calyrex V. Skipping along. This town reminds you of the town in Harry Potter. It's a B tier card. It's not too good. It's not too bad. It's in the middle. Inteleon V. VMAX. Another good looking card. Sniper sitting there. The dens. I don't know. This is an A tier card. I just like the detail of it. It just represents something he would do. It's a D tier card. I mean, it's not D tier. It's an A tier card. Sorry. Like I said, they could have done something with the Hoenn trio. They could have done something way better. This card doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look appealing to me. It doesn't scream Rayquaza. It just looks very bland. It's like another wasted potential to make this card look gorgeous. It's another C tier card. Again, Rayquaza's name carries weight. Arceus V looks terrible. Honestly, the promo Arceus we got should have been the V card. This should have been the promo. This doesn't look that good. It's pretty much a D tier card, in my opinion. Tyranitar Sleepy. The Pignite and Grumpig you see throughout the story in the set, in their cards. I don't know how we got to Tyranitar being fat and lazy and eating a lot. I'd say it's an A tier card. It's pretty good, but it's not S tier. Leafeon VMAX. It's a very cute card. Very gorgeous. Its eyes and everything. It's an A tier card. I'd say A tier. Espeon VMAX. Sleepy. Again, in the Harry Potter world. an A tier card too. I can't complain about that. It's a very cutesy card. A lot of the SBI evolutions are very feminine and cute. So it's an A tier card. Gradient V. I'd say it's okay, man. It's not going too much for it. Again, it's a card that I don't understand why I got a V card. I mean, all the Scovet there eating and feeding this guy, the big boss. It's a B tier card. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's in between. Another legendary they could have done a lot with. Very bland, very generic. It's D tier. That name cannot hold its own. Mew V. Again, we see the Smeargle. Toxicity, Toxel. I don't know who that is. I think there's more Pokemon, but I can't tell. This represents Mew quite well, because Mew is someone that can socialize with other Pokemon. It's an A tier card. It represents Mew very well. Aerodactyl V. This is an S tier card, hands down. You have all the fossil Pokemon. Tropius, Sheldon, Bastion, Tortuga, Archon. Is there any Tyrantrums? Oh crap, wait, what are those? Those are Cranidos in the background. See, look, there's some Cranidos right there. Those are like gorgeous looking card. This is S tier. S tier hands down. Another good looking card. You have Weavile. I didn't know Weavile was there. Holy crap. He's just like exploring the world for once. He's like, what is snow? This is an S tier. It's an S tier card. It just screams S tier. This looks like this honestly looks like a regular VMAX card. D tier. There's not much I can say, honestly. So when this card came out, someone pointed out you have all like the trainer card items. You have that thing. I don't know what it's called. The helmet. You have its Rotom forms right there. I'd say it's an A tier card. It's not S tier. It's an A tier card. I feel like that's what represents it a lot. If it would be S tier, if it would like it's all its Rotom forms or like transform. This is D tier, man. I'm sorry, but Pokemon Go had some very lackluster Altarts, and this Pokemon should have not gotten one. Lugia V. Oh, okay. Let's get into this one. They could have done something Heart Gold, Soul Silver related. They didn't. This looks like a flashback card. Like this fisherman's having a flashback when he met Lugia. They could have done Lugia like a Pokemon 2000 reference with this card, with him going in with Lugia in the deep sea with its baby or something like that. They could have done so many things with this Lugia card, but they decided not to. I could think of multiple better arts for Lugia than this bland card. This is a D tier card. It's just terrible. The name can't carry it. So I mean, the name is carrying it already, but that art is not justified for its name. Ice Rider Calyrex V, similar to the Hisuian Lilligant. Again, you have all these Pokemon in the background. What is that? Oh, you have Teddy Ursa. Oh my god. I'm thinking. It's an A tier. It's A tier, man. It's good, but if it had more detail to it, it'd probably be S tier. A very cute Patty Pokemon, very feminine Glaceon V. I'd say B tier. It's just like a cute girl just sitting there, not doing anything. Another overhyped card, very inflated. I'm not sure why this card is the star set for Evolving Skies. Sorry, I was looking down. It just doesn't offer much to me, man. It just looks very bland. I'd say this is probably a D tier card, to be honest. The overhype and the art just doesn't add up together. If it had better art, if it had better anything really, it'd probably be up there in the list, but it's an overhyped card that looks bland. Not that good, man. Shadow Rider Calyrex V. I'd say B tier. It's not too good, it's not too bad. You have the Scovet in the background. It looks majestic. It's B tier. Regidrogo V. You have Lugia. You have him in the shade. Very nice looking card. Honestly, A tier at most. If it had more stuff with the Lugia, it could have been better. But it's an A tier card nonetheless. Add a little bit more detail. S tier. Very trippy. Galarian Slowking V. This art style isn't carrying him that well. It's probably a C tier card at most. It's not. I mean, it's not worse than. It's better than these guys in the D tier. Who's in D tier right now anyway? It's better than Pokemon Go. It's just way better, to be honest. It just has a lot more going for it. The art style carries that card. So, I mean, it's something. This art style basically represents Galarian Slowking very well. Glaceon VMAX. You have the Pikachu, the Pancham. You have all this detail in the background. Marrow. Deerling. What are those the deer? What is that in the background? I thought that was Deerling. I don't know. This Pokemon is S tier. It's just so colorful and vibrant. Very beautiful. Leafeon, another feminine Pokemon card. It's B tier. It's like a cute girl, like I said about Glaceon, just sitting there doing nothing. Gengar VMAX. When I think of this card, I think he's sucking up Snorlax. Because, Snorlax VMAX has this going on for it. The trees and stuff look similar, the art style. It's an A tier card. I like to think that's an A tier card. I just think that it's sucking up Snorlax, sucking him off. Just A tier. Durandon VMAX looks like your basic VMAX card. D tier automatically. Mew V. Now, if you saw the Pokemon Go trailers from Mew when it came out, it was at night and stuff. This basically represents that. I think it represents well to the first, trailer for this card, for Pokemon Go. I don't know if it was for sure. One of the trailers. It's pretty much B tier. There's some story behind it, and it adds on to it. It's very good. Umbreon V, better than the VMAX, I'd say. It's controlling the dark types and saying, hey, we gotta, I guess Pinsir's in the dark type. It's controlling the bad guys here. Like, hey, listen up, boys. It's a B tier card. It's not bad, not terrible. Medicham V. You have a lot. You have Centiskorch, Hip Hop. Is that a Pikachu back there? No, that's a minus and plus Cloyster. Oh wow. This is an A tier card. There's a lot going for it. It's very Celebi. Gorgeous. It's a very beautiful card. It's an A tier card as well. If they added more to it, it'd be S tier. This is an S tier card. This just screams happiness. Very vibrant, very chill. Executor, just sitting in the background. Floating Vaporeon, S tier. It's a B tier card. Well, yeah, it's a B tier card. It's not bad. It's not terrible. They could have done more with it. Shadow Rider, Calyrex VMAX, Flareon V. I feel like this is in the same room as Espeon, but it's a C tier card. It's not that bad. It's not bad indeed, but they could have done something else with him. Marshadow, Sylveon VMAX. You have Marshadow EVs. You have Floetti. Floettes? Oh, there's a Vaporeon underneath it. What? Oh, there's Kangaskong in there. Oh, this is an S tier card. It's very gorgeous. It's like bubblegum, pink, gorgeous, cute. A tier at most. Yeah, this is an A tier card. I just love Dragonite V. It's A tier. It's not S tier, but it's A tier. This looks like a character rare. I'm sorry. Why is this a V card? D. This set carries battle styles quite heavily. It's very good. I love the detail, the art. It's S tier, man. Empoleon is a good. Empoleon V alt art's good. Galarian Rapidash V. I don't know. I don't know the lore behind this Pokemon. I don't know much about it. It's C tier. It's pretty lackluster. It's just sticking its horn in a flower. Machamp V. Overpriced, overhyped, manipulated by the market. Not a good looking card. No, sir. I'd say C tier is quite representable of this card. It's not D tier. It does have a lot going for it, but if the price was $50 and he was, not the chase card of the set, this does not feel like a chase card. or some card to be going crazy for. He'd probably be A tier at most, but he's C tier. I'm sorry, that hype and inflation just kills the card for me. The art is good. The art just carries it, makes it good. But the inflation and the overpriced and the market manipulation on that card specifically just knocks it down to C. I don't get the point in this. Sylveon V. They could have done something better. It's a C tier. It's not D tier. It's not that terrible. Ziana and Rayquaza V. VMAX card should have been something Hoenn related. This one represents Hoenn well. It's not a trainer gallery card. It's an A tier card. Another card that I don't understand why it's up there. What's in the... I just don't like the art. They could have done something better with this card. This looks like an insignia, like a patch. It's like C tier at most, man. It doesn't make up for it. This honestly looks like a V Max, a regular Mew V Max, D tier. Another S tier card, very gorgeous, a lot going for it. You have Milotic, Wishy-Wash in the bottom. You have Mentine, Frillish. Oh my, this is a gorgeous looking card. S tier, no doubt about that. A B tier card. It has its, waiting for its master and all that cleaning. Another S tier card, man. You have a lot going with this card, man. There's a lot of detail. Berserker, S tier card, no doubt. If you hide it in the, if the light hits this card, the nuggets glow. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but for me, in person, if you see this card in person and flash on the light, the nuggets are actually glowing. It's an S tier card only because of that, and it looks happy. It looks like, hey, we got some gold. C tier, Espeon V. I don't know. They could have done something else. Another C tier card. Again, doesn't scream craziness to me. Charizard V. This is an S tier card only because of the story. I feel like Fire and Leaf Green was my favorite games. Were my favorite games. It's an S tier card. Carries brilliant stars. Suing Lilligant, another S tier card. You have Basculin, you have Coolfish, Quinqual, I guess you could say, Sfeel. What is that at the bottom? Swinub. I don't know. This is an S tier. It's gorgeous. If Calyrex Rider had more detail like that, up close and personal, it'd probably be S tier as well. This is a D tier set card, man. I just doesn't represent Palkia as well as it should. Gargoyle. I'd say B tier. It's not terrible, it's not bad. It's meh. Okay, now let's recap the D tier. Let's do a quick recap. Palkia, Mew, Duraludon V, Duraludon V Max, Umbreon V Max, Lugia, Conkeldurr, Rapid Strike, Single Strike, Urshifu V Max, Dialga V, Arceus V, Galarian Articuno V, Rapid Strike, Urshifu, Sandaconda V, Lumion V, Tornadus V, Skuntank V, Jolteon V Max. I just terrible. Jolteon V, Espeon V, Galarian Moltres V, Sylveon V, Machamp V, Galarian Rapidash V, Flareon V, Galarian Slowking V, Rayquaza V Max, Giratina V, Rapid Strike Urshifu V, Unknown V, Genesect V. It's pretty almost borderline terrible, but yeah. Those are in the D tier. B tier, we have Noivern V, Blissey V, Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, Umbreon V, Mewtwo V, Leafeon V, Shadow Rider Calyrex V, Glaceon V, Scorvet V, Ice Rider Calyrex V Max, Galarian Volt, Zapdos V, and Golek V. Meh, just meh. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Rayquaza V, Dragonite V, Celebi V, Medicham V, Gengar V Max, Rager Drogo V, Ice Rider Calyrex V, Rotom V, Mew V, Espeon V Max, Leafeon V Max, Tyranitar V, Inteleon V Max, Honchkrow V, Blaziken V Max. Very gorgeous looking arts. Very good looking. Deserves A tier. They could be S tier if they had more going for it. Our S tiers are Hisuian Ligant V, Charizard V, Berserker V, Rapid Strike, Urshifu V Max, Vaporeon V Max, Empoleon V, Sylveon V Max, Vaporeon V Max, Glaceon V Max, Aurora V, Aerodactyl V, Hisuian Sneasler V, and Beedrill V. Gorgeous looking arts. Just these cards practically carry the sets, their respective sets. I don't know. These are very good looking alt arts in my opinion. There is my tier list. If you have any questions or concerns and say, hey, I think your tier list sucks ass or whatever, just let me know. I don't care what you say. This is my opinion, my opinion only. If there's things you want to switch around, you can. I just based it off hype, opinion, art, and how it looks. But yeah, man, until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.